Hi, everybody. Welcome to HCA East Florida's Eat the Street Fat Go, presented by the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau, Saluma Rio 104, and Brickell City Center. I'm Jimmy Cefalo, along with our co-host and producer, Brenda Bassett.
How you doing?
And we've got some of the finest Spanish food you're going to have, and it's right coming up in just a minute. But first, remember you can listen to us on WID here locally in South Florida, 610 on your radio dial, on the AM dial, 9 to 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings. You can watch us on the Beach Channel, Channel 19 ATT UVerse, Channel 5 on Atlantic Broadband, and of course we're all over social media too. Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, it's Eat This Drink That Go. And on Twitter, it's Eat, Drink, Go. So easy to remember. So pleased to be joined.
So well.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Miami Spice is underway, and it goes all the way to the end of September. And one of the fine restaurants, participating in its 4th consecutive year, is a terrific restaurant that we're pleased to be joined by Sergio Catalina Belmont, the owner and executive chef of Belmont Spanish Restaurant. They're at 339 Miracle Mile right there in Coral Gables. They're closed on Monday, but they're open for lunch and for dinner Tuesday through Sunday. So go and enjoy them because the food is fantastic and I'm excited about it. Pleasure to see you. This is, how long have you been in business there?
Well, we'll make 5 years now.
5 years.
A couple of months.
And you know, in Miracle Mile, in business for 5 years means one thing. Well, 2 things. You got great service and you got great food. And by just looking what you have in front of us, I can tell you've got great food. What are you starting with?
Well, we're going to be starting cooking corvina, fresh fish from northern Spain, from the Cantabric, and that's part of the Miami Spice dinner menu, actually.
Oh, okay. So you're doing lunch and dinner? We're
doing lunch and dinner, yeah. Okay. We offer it every day from Tuesday through Sunday. And, well, as I said, the corvina is one of the choices that we have for the dinner menu.
And that's in the oven?
That is in the oven.
We tested in our second segment.
And that's $23 for lunch and $39 for dinner.
That is correct.
That's correct.
Right?
A wonderful wine list, I would think, too. I have a feeling your Spanish wine list is outstanding.
We have a very extensive wine list, and there's a couple of them we brought today. One is the Albarino. It pairs very, very well with the corvina, with the fish. And then the second one is a Rioja. It's a younger wine. It's a crianza. We're doing some lamb chops later on with hot volcanic rock, which is one of our signature dishes. We brought kind of a particular rock from Granada, from south of Spain, and cooked the meats on top. You can find those on the restaurant as well.
That's fun. That's always fun to do that.
Would you describe the restaurant as a tapas restaurant?
Well, not exactly. We have a lot of tapas. There's more than 25 tapas on the menu. Wow. But we have fresh fish. We carry all the fish from northern Spain, most of it from north of Spain. We carry it fresh. We have it at the restaurant. It's fried via air. And we also do a lot of meats. And it's a particular plate that we are actually the only ones that cook in wood-fired oven is the suckling pig, a small little cochinillo, little baby pigs, 2 to 3 weeks old. It's something very Spanish from Spain. It's very particular from center of the country and all the Castilian area. Now,
do you have to call and get that arranged? Because I imagine it takes some time to cook.
You have, yes. If you're doing the whole pig, we need you to give us a call at least 5-6 hours before, because for us it takes around 4.5 hours to 5 hours to cook.
Okay.
Unless you want to wait at the restaurant for
quite a long time
to be
you
ready,
can do that too,
which you can do that too.
As I said, they got a great wine list, so that works as well. But you can find them. It's easy. 339 Miracle Mile, Belmont Spanish Restaurant. Call them if you want that pig. Just give them a heads up hours before. All right, what are we going to start with? What are you cooking
first? So we're going to be starting with the corvina.
What a beautiful piece of fish.
We're going to have a piece of corvina fresh. And that's very simple to make. There's a baking pan, a bit of olive oil. Oh, not this one. That's the dressing. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Put a bit of olive oil in it.
Olive oil.
Should I stop for a second? I actually want you to put it there so I can see it.
So we can be able to see it. Yeah. And maybe we can move
put some more.
Yeah.
And we can move the lamb chops.
Yeah, you move them and you can bring that back over later, right?
May I just make a suggestion? Just say you're putting it in the oven, because you said that takes 10 to 12 minutes.
Yes.
Right.
So you're going to taste it on the second 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, we said that. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
In fact, there's a camera above you. So
Yeah,
see the
so we
camera
can
right
get
on
a
it?
camera shot
Get a
of it.
shot.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, got it. Say when. Yeah, say when.
And 3, 2, 1.
So you put some olive oil on top of the corvina.
Correct. We're going to put some more olive oil on top of the corvina.
Right.
We just use a regular baking pan. And then we're going to chop some fresh garlic.
And Spanish olive oil is absolutely wonderful too.
This one is very particular. It's called Surat. We bring it from Extremadura. It's one of the biggest producers of olive oil and charcuterie products in the world, actually. They have a lot of pigs going on, and they use, you know, great raw material for the charcuterie products.
So it's just raw garlic on top of that.
It's raw garlic on it.
How did you get started in cooking? How did you begin this process?
Well, I'm actually nothing to do really with the, not with the food service industry, but not that much with the cooking. I'm an industrial engineer and started to work with Nestle since 2003, 2004.
Right.
I joined the company in Spain, and then I came to the U.S. That was the purpose of it, to come here and open up an office, which we did in 2004, and we started to develop the Nespresso business.
Oh,
and
nice.
then that's how I got familiar working with a lot of restaurants and food service industry, hotels, cafeterias, and so on.
Well.
And then until I decided to get in trouble myself.
Yeah, well, you're doing a good job of doing that, that's for sure. Now, what else goes on top of that
A bit of sea salt. We're using also a very good salt. It's called Maldon sea salt.
Right.
That's from northern England. It's very, very good. Just a bit of it, and then that's ready to go in the oven.
And it looks,
Great.
you see, simple and
Yes.
wonderful.
Very simple.
All right, you want to
Key
put
thing
that in
is
the
you
oven
just
and we'll
have
get
to
going
put
from
it in
there.
the
Piece of fish.
You know, if you have a beautiful piece of fish, you really don't need much more, do you?
No.
You know, great olive
Little
oil, some
vegetable
garlic,
and
and some
you're-
salt,
yeah.
and you're ready to go. Well, we're going to taste that in our next segment, so stay right where you are.
Yeah.
All right, what's next up? I mean, you do a lot of salads, you do a lot of wonderful things, I know you do. And those
have.
peppers are so pretty.
Well,
They're
that's
so
also one of the tapas that we're offering on the Miami Spice menu. That's part
Okay.
of the dinner menu, and those are piquilla red pepper stuffed with tuna and natural tomato sauce.
Stuffed with what?
With tuna.
Tuna.
With
Oh,
tuna
wow.
and natural tomato sauce.
Right.
We already did the mix, and we have the tuna inside. I can show it to you, but it's actually very, very simple. We just stuff it,
Oh, wow.
and then
pretty?
put it in, a bit of olive oil, and slightly a hint of mayonnaise sauce on top of it.
Okay.
It
So
looks
it's
absolutely
also
delicious. Now, that's a
very
milder
simple.
pepper, correct, for those who are not
It
familiar
is
with
a
it?
sweet one. There's actually several types of it, but this one in particular is the sweet red pepper. The piquilla peppers, you also have a spicy version,
Right.
which we don't use it, but I mean, it exists.
Yeah, okay. You can do that.
And
And you
so-
said, and the mayonnaise sauce that you prepared before.
And what goes in the sauce?
On the sauce, we actually put a bit of natural tomato on it.
Oh, okay. Isn't it pretty?
It's gorgeous. And it looks absolutely delicious.
Yeah, for those on radio, it's like this fire engine red.
Right.
I mean, isn't it?
Right.
Stuffed with tuna.
Stuffed with tuna and a little bit of olive oil on this mayonnaise with a hint of tomato in it. Brenda, why don't you go ahead and give it a shot?
Please.
Hey.
There's also a paella that you made.
We do a
earlier
lot of
today, this
paellas
afternoon.
as well.
You do a variety of different ones. This is a
Yes.
seafood paella, it looks
That's a
like,
seafood
correct?
paella.
Need
We
a
have 8 different
knife.
types. Let me get a knife for you.
Yeah, she's got one right there, I think.
We have 8 different types of paellas. The one that we're bringing in today is the seafood paella. So it has calamari, shrimp, langoustine, mussels, and clams on it.
Right.
So
And does that take a while to cook as well?
it
Should
does,
you
around
cook-
25 to 30
All right,
minutes.
so you can sit there and enjoy your
Correct.
bottle of wine when
And
that's all
usually
going.
we don't take orders for the paellas.
Is that good?
8 different types of paella.
That's
different types of
really,
paellas.
really, really good.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
I
Brenda.
love that.
Oh, I do too.
Thank you.
And this is part of the Miami Spice menu. Remember, they're doing it for both lunch and dinner. There's a Belmont Spanish restaurant. Brenda's grabbing the fork out of my hand because it's so delicious. You also have a salad over there.
Well, that's part of the site for the Corvina. that we'll
I
put
see.
later
Over
on,
the
but
Corvina later.
We're going to make the second tapa that we're offering on the Miami Spice dinner menu, which is called mollete de jamón y queso. And I have it right here on the
Oh,
side.
this-
Called what?
It's called mollete. Mollete.
Mollete.
It's a very particular type of sandwich on south of Spain. It's very popular in Huelva, in Jaén, in many provinces that are very close to the Atlantic. And the type of bread, it's something quite particular. It's very mushy.
Okay. And what type
Wow.
of cheese is that you have there?
We
Do you
have
that
Swiss
was
cheese here.
Right?
And we're just making a slightly different version of the mollete.
And
Because you actually, yes, go ahead.
no,
Brenda,
you
please.
have live music.
We have live music. We offer live music every Friday night, starting at 8 p.m. We have a Spanish singer, and we also do flamenco shows. We have flamenco shows
Oh,
going on
neat.
once a month. There's some months that we do twice a month, and And they're great. They're very, very nice. Sometimes we alternate the flamenco shows with some other type of events. But
And so
they
you
work
can
out
sit and have
very, very
dinner
good.
while you're watching the show.
You have, yes, you can.
And they're also launching a brand new outdoor menu and outdoor seating this fall. So
Correct.
that'd be fun down there too.
yeah.
And
that would-
especially the weather is just absolutely perfect for it.
Right,
We're gonna come
right.
back, we're gonna try this wonderful sandwich because
Yeah.
it's something like you've never tried before, I can tell.
Oh, that looks so
And the
good.
jamon looks about as, is that what that, I'm sure that's
Yeah.
what that is,
Yeah.
right?
That's the jamon, and we're using instead of a serrano, we have an
Oh,
Iberico
boy.
18 months cure from Cordoba.
It doesn't get better than that. And the Corvina, which is in the oven. The name of the restaurant is Belmont Spanish Restaurant right there in Coral Gables. We'll be back right after this on Eat This, Drink That, Go.